Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Tinesha Davis, and in this video we are going to go over our July budget review. Now, budgeting is very super important in my life. I believe that it is the blueprint to living a financially free life, which is kind of an oxymoron because a lot of times people think budget, they think restraints, but when I think budget, I think control of my money, control of what I choose to do, control of all of the things I get the opportunity to do. And for me, it's kind of fun. So hopefully, through watching this, you all join this journey with me and start living a wonderful life of budget and fun of your own. Okay, so let's talk about it. Earlier this month, we did our projected July budget, and that month I projected what I would make, and I projected all my expenses that came in and how all of that would go down. So now in this video, we're going to see how July actually played out. We're going to see if I was close to what I projected, or if I went over, or if I went under. So again, when you look at this, things highlighted in pink means I did better than expected. And if it's highlighted in blue, it means I actually did a little worse than I expected, or I didn't budget for it at all. This side of the paper shows what I originally projected, and then this side of the paper is what actually happened. Okay, so let's talk about it. In July, I said I would get an income of $12,678, and I actually brought in $12,733. My HOA is $95, and the gas bill I said would be $50, but it came in at $40. Electricity was $332. The water bill came in at $172, and that is for the quarterly bill. Cell phones for three phones was $233. Internet service, $80. Security systems on 2 homes, $120. Housekeepers that come in bi-weekly, $180. And the lawn guy who cuts my lawn as needed is $120. I had my vents cleaned this month, and I projected that it would be $150. But it actually came in at $100, and that is for the dryer vents, that is. I said I was going to get the house power washed this month, but he did not get around to power washing my house still. He is my local handyman. He lives in this neighborhood. I call him up and he normally fits me in as needed, especially with small jobs like this, because he's really a general contractor where he actually builds things like houses and finishes basements and decks and rooms and remodels and revamps. So me having the house power washed is really a small job, and he just really fits me in because I've been a long time customer of his, and you know, it is what it is. And again, me having the house power wash was nothing was relying on it. So what that means is $400 got put back into my budget. Insurances on 2 cars and somebody else's insurance that I pay came in at $61. And that is only because there was an adjustment made because I had my son's car removed from the policy because he was in a car accident. If you don't know that story, take a look over here at this eye in the sky. And so some money was due back to me, and so that's why it was only $61. Easy Pass, $25. Groceries for the month. Now here, I don't necessarily budget. What I do is what I call mindful spending, and I try to be cognizant of what I'm purchasing. Do I need it, or am I splurging? Just being aware and not giving myself excuses to buy. And I also look to compare what I did the previous month before to what I'm doing this month. So on over here is what I did last month. So last month I spent $148 in groceries. This month I spent $150 in groceries. So I decided to separate my household miscellaneous from my overall general fund miscellaneous stuff, right? So last month I spent $173 $173 in household miscellaneous. This month I spent $123. Some of the things I purchased was charcoal, plates, deodorant, dish detergent, a mat for my grill to protect the deck, a cover for my grill, some storage blanket bags, paper towels, pillow covers. Yeah, basically that's it. Just good old household miscellaneous stuff. And then I also had my thermostats upgraded for the tune of $49. In the fun stuff, now this is the stuff that isn't required at all, but it just adds to the smile factor of my life. Perhaps. Let's see. Subscription services. I said $22, but we were doing real numbers and it's actually $25. And that is for Netflix and YouTube Red. Hair, I said $100. It actually came in at $125. Nails, I said $65. They actually came in at $70. And that was for my mani-pedi and eyebrows. Eyelashes, I said $190. I only got them done once this month. And it came in at $110. That's because I left a tip. Miscellaneous, last month I spent $438. This month I spent $315. Two things of note is I went to Spa World, the Korean spa. I did a video about that experience. Not this particular one, but I did a video about the experience before. Check out the Eye in the Sky. I had an awesome time and I actually got a massage, an hour massage. So that came in at $113. And that was only because I had a Groupon that took off some of the costs. And then I'm about to leave for Chile. And so I needed a better luggage system. So I purchased a backpack. The Osprey's a little expensive, so this costs $148. But I travel a lot, so it's super worth it. And because when I go to Chile, I'm going to have a long, probably 118 inches snowboard bag that I'm going to need to drag. So it's kind of hard to drag one bag and try to drag another bag, especially because that bag is such a long and awkward shape. So I wanted something that I could put on my back and be hands-free. So the goal is to get everything in my snowboard bag and make sure that it's under 50 pounds. And then everything else I'm going to put in my carry-on. We'll see how that works out. Last month, I spent $148. This month, because I'm detoxing, I only spent $40. 4th of July, I budgeted $400 for that, and I only spent $143. Long Island trip, I said $400, and I only spent $301 trip. And I set aside $400 for Miami, but I did not go to Miami at all. So again, that money was able to be put back into my budget. But what I did do is I picked up my credit card fee, which I was going to pay in August, but I went ahead and paid it in July, and that is $450 for the annual fee. And yes, before you ask, it is worth it. I am a super traveler. So now in money goals, I said I was going to give $700 in gifts, and I pretty much did. I gave $710 in gifts. 401k, I said $1,420, and I actually put an additional $1,000 into my savings, and that is mainly because I am eyeing this Baltic Sea cruise, and I do believe that I'm going to go, so I'm going to start going ahead and putting the money away, extra money away for that now, okay? And then my mortgage, I said I was going to send $5,100 to my mortgage, and I actually did $6,144. Why? Because this is an every dollar budget where every single dollar got an assignment. After I reconciled everything that I did this month, I just made sure that whatever was left in my checking account went somewhere useful. Useful for me means it's either going to go to my mortgage because my goal is to pay off this house in a faster than 30 years. Or it's going to go to my savings account. So there you have it, guys. That is my budget and what I did, the story that my money told about me in the month of July? What story is your money telling about you? Until next time, I am Tinesha Davis once again. And don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions or want to talk about anything. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a Fab Fam member. Until the next video, y'all. Peace.